Good morning and welcome to my crazy life. We have another Get It All Done style video today. Life the last few weeks has been nothing short of wild. So I hope you enjoy following along today. And let's get started up in the garden. I just kind of, in the lighting, will probably go a little cuckoo on me here soon. Nice sunshine again today. The birds are singing. I don't know if you can hear that. The crickets, actually I think that's cicadas. I am just out here looking at my garden to see what needs to be picked this morning. I do have some relish that's marinating since yesterday that I need to can today, and yeah, we'll see what else. I am getting ready for company, so I'd like to do some baking, and I also need to run to the thrift store this afternoon to get some more dishes actually, because I'm kind of short on those, and some cleaning, maybe some mowing. So a lot to tackle today, but let me show you these beautiful dahlias. So dahlia season is just beginning and I am here for it. We have started putting up these trellises for them to climb on so that they don't dump over in winds. Dahlias do have hollow stems, so they do break fairly easily, but I'm just so excited for all this to be in bloom. We actually ended up taking the cucumbers off of this trellis because it got some kind of a blight. I think it was aphids, sadly. I hope my zucchini will be fine, but it looks like that's also starting to go. So that's kind of sad. But on a brighter note, it looks like we have some beautiful tomatoes coming here. Just give me all the fresh salsas and pizza sauces and everything. Just huge tomatoes. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I can't believe that we're already like pulling out boxes. We just pulled out all our onions the other day and the green beans here. I think I might get one more picking out of the green beans, but they are definitely winding down. And just like all around, it's like, how is it already that time of year? But I am planning to do a fall garden this year as well, and I was hoping to maybe get that planted today, although as the morning progresses and more things pop up that I'm like, oh my goodness, I really have to do today, that will likely end up being a different day. But I want to plant a bunch of stuff again and have a bit of a fall crop, so that's super exciting. My Brussels sprouts over here are looking nice and big, but you guys, we've had so much trouble with beetles. And the only thing that helps get rid of beetles that I can use around vegetables is traps. So we have disposed of a couple bags of beetles so far. And it's crazy because they come like all of a sudden, like over everything. My raspberry leaves are all laced from them. They don't actually kill the plants, but they just make them look awful. And they do like to eat actual flowers. So on my dahlias, we have been putting 7, which probably a lot of you are familiar with, but it is not organic and it is not something that you want in your food. And I prefer not to use it even on my flowers, but it's literally, and I've talked to the lady at the greenhouse, it's literally the only thing that will kill beetles. This kind of beetles, I think it's Japanese beetles, but they come and stay a couple weeks and then they're gone as fast as they come. I don't know how it works, but that's what's been eating my Brussels sprout plants here as well. And I've never grown Brussels sprouts before. Honestly, don't even quite know what they look like when they grow, but I think they're gonna come off of these little nubs from the research I've done. So that's exciting. I don't know when they'll be ready. Oh my goodness, looks like we'll be eating fresh corn on the cob today. Ah, I'm so excited. So the way I check it is I just go and peel back some of this ear and then check on the kernels in here, and it's looking nice and yellow and plump, which means we're ready to roll. Just snap them off. My outfit today is this V-neck t-shirt that I actually got at the thrift store, actually out of the men's section. Little hack, if you like higher necklines on t-shirts, check out the men's section, especially like V-necks. I love that. Anyways, you probably will need to size down. This one is plenty big. And then the skirt is from a boutique that I follow on Instagram. I think it's called Morning Lavender. I'll see if I can link it below. Okay, got my cookbooks and just finished making a bit of a menu for all our company this weekend. The plan is, well actually today, the cookies that I want to make are these oatmeal cream pies. Right here, don't they look so good? They're from the Magnolia Table Volume 2 cookbook. So I want to make a double recipe of those, and then peanut butter bars from Food from the Heart cookbook, which I've talked about before. I'll link both of these recipe books below if you want to look up the recipe. These peanut butter bars, I've made these before and they're so tasty. And then I think we're gonna do these ginger snaps, which I can link this recipe. I just got it online. And then some chocolate chip cookies. So planning to make all those. I just took out 15 cups of butter. So that should be enough for all these recipes times 2. So I'll probably take you along. Honestly, it takes a lot longer if I try to do a lot of talking. We'll have people in and out today, so I'll probably do quite a bit of this, just filming here and there and put some sound over it. I hope you enjoy that kind of content as well when it's not quite as much talking. But for the rest of the weekend then, the menu is, so Friday supper, we're planning to have disco, which I don't know how many of you know what that is, but basically it's homemade flour tortillas, and then you cook a mixture of ground beef and like tomatoes, peppers, different things. It's in an outdoor skillet. Maybe sometime I can show you how that actually works. You cook it outside in this kind of like big skillet on a stand, for lack of better words. Maybe sometime I can show you how the whole thing works. Anyways, you eat it kind of like burritos. It's really good with an easy side salad, like just lettuce, tomatoes even, and then avocados are really good on it. Anyways, we're planning to do that Friday for supper. I'm not sure if we'll have that with, I was thinking of having that with rolkjöke and rebus is what we would call it, but it's watermelon, and then rolkjöke is almost like a donut that's not sweet. So it is a dough that you fry, and it's kind of a sweet dough, I guess. Maybe like a donut without any glaze or frosting on. That would be comparable. Anyways, you eat it with watermelon. It's another thing that I grew up with and all these people that are coming would be familiar with. So, did I tell you, by the way, we're hosting my relatives. So 3 different of my aunt and uncles, a bunch of cousins, and so it'll be 23 people that we're hosting this weekend, which we're excited for, which is also why I didn't have a video up last Thursday, because we were busy with all of this going on. Saturday for breakfast, I'm gonna make some cinnamon rolls, and then we'll just have like granola, fruit, yogurt, that kind of thing. And for lunch, my aunt and uncle offered to do hamburgers, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do with that meal, but it'll be burgers. And then for supper, I'm super excited about supper. So we're planning to set up a few long tables out in the field somewhere, and then hopefully somewhere that we have a really nice like lookout and can see the sunset. And then Josh wants to smoke a brisket as well as some whole chickens. I'm planning to do these little roasted garlic butter Parmesan potatoes with that, as well as corn on the cob. We just started getting corn on the cob, as I showed you actually. That's our first corn on the cob, so it'll be nice and fresh and young. I don't like when it gets too like old, so it'll be perfect, I think, for this. And then I'll do a salad with peaches are in season right now, so we'll do peaches, candied pecans, cucumbers, maybe some like feta cheese, and then I want to make some fresh rolls with raspberry butter, which is honestly just butter softened, and then you mix it with raspberry jam, and it's so good. And then I think maybe we'll do some sparkling grape juice to make it extra special. And then for dessert, I'm hoping, which is another thing I should do today, is separate creams. If it works, I would love to separate cream and make some salted caramel ice cream, homemade ice cream with fresh apple pie. Hopefully they feel all spoiled and special from all that food. And then Sunday for breakfast, I think we'll do our traditional Sunday morning baked oatmeal. And then I don't actually have lunch figured out yet. I just realized. I guess I need to figure out Sunday lunch. But then for supper, I'm planning to do a charcuterie board, and I wrote it out. It helps me so much when I'm hosting if I have like everything written out. So recipes that I can print out ahead of time if I'm getting them from online, then print those out, have lists very detailed. That way when the kitchen is full of company and you're talking and visiting, you're not there like trying to think like, okay, what else was I gonna serve with this? Have everything mapped out ahead. So on the charcuterie board, I'm planning to do crackers, cream cheese, smoked cream cheese actually, pepper jelly, hot queso dip, cheese, bologna, bacon wrapped dates, popcorn, fresh fruit, peppers, cherry tomatoes, hard-boiled eggs, ranch dip, hummus. That's just kind of what came to my mind quickly at first. Probably will add some things to that, but that should give me a good start. And then for Monday breakfast, I'm planning to do the Joanna Gaines Christmas casserole that I showed in a Christmas breakfast video, Christmas time. And then I think we'll just do some fresh fruit and yogurt with that as well. So that is what's coming up for me. Lots of cooking, but I think it'll be super fun. I need to see if my butter is soft and get to the cookies.
Okay.
On? Yeah. Okay, that's supposed to be for 2 minutes.
How high is this high?
A little more, to the 6 maybe.
6? I use this one. This one. Underneath here.
Okay.
So I try to work that.
Okay, relish is done. I got 15 pints. That looks like they're all sealed. What did you find? What is it?
Is the Lamb who was and is